Viewer note: this story is purely fictional and intended for entertainment purposes only. However, some content may be disturbing to certain audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Chapter 2: The Purge. It was August 25th, 2026, the last week of summer break. I'd just finished packing my bag for middle school and glanced at my schedule. My Chinese teacher actually gave us summer homework when I was about to kick back and do absolutely nothing, when my buddies, Xiaojin and the crew, dragged me into an online game session. We were jumping into a team battle, doing our usual squad grind. I was chilling on the couch, controller in hand, my character mid-ultimate move, about to get the final kill. And then, everything froze. Like, literally frozen. As if someone hit the pause button on the whole world. My character's sword was still hanging in mid-air. The monster on the other side was frozen mid-roar, mouth wide open. Even the little birds in the background were stuck like a paused JPEG. The whole map? Just still, like a screenshot. I blinked. What the heck? Did the server crash or something? Through my headset, Xiao Jin's voice came through. Background noise of him furiously mashing his keyboard. What the hell is going on? I can't even use my skills. I was full HP just now. Another friend chimed in. No way, this is just our internet. My game's frozen too. It's like a freaking PowerPoint slide. I glanced down at my screen and realized, out of everything in the game, only the public chat channel, that global lobby where everyone talks trash and asks for heals, was still scrolling. I skimmed through it and immediately got a bad feeling. Wait, guys, check the public chat, I said. Everyone paused for a sec, then slowly turned to look. What we saw next wasn't your usual, anyone up for a raid? Or, who's got healing? Nope. The usual dumb small talk had vanished. In its place, yo, did my internet just die? Or is it just me? Seriously, everything just locked up. Couldn't move at all. No way. Did anyone see the news? Something huge just went down in Hexagon Nation. Then a new message popped up. Username looked foreign. Something like Shadowhunter9527. I didn't catch the exact name. And the last line he typed made my entire body lock up. Wait, did anyone else catch the news? Something crazy just happened in Hexagon Nation. 6 planes just vanished mid-flight like they got erased or something. I froze. Xiao Jin's voice came through the headset again. What? Vanished? What are you even talking about? Another friend jumped in. Dude, I just Googled it. Holy crap, it's real. There's a headline: nationwide disaster in Hexagon Nation. Almost at the same time, we all scrambled out of the game, mouse fingers flying. News sites popped up one after another, flooding the screen with breaking headlines. Hexagon Nation. Total system collapse. Power, communications, and machinery systems offline nationwide. 6 civilian airliners enter airspace, then disappear. Without a trace, confirmed crashes. Military ships from the Starland Nation and the Mizi Nation attempt rescue, but lose all power upon entering border waters. Ground vehicles. Engines die instantly. Electronics fail like they've turned to scrap metal. And then there was the photo. The one that got shared over and over again. It was a satellite image of Hexagon Nation's capital, a city that was usually so bright at night, it lit up the skyline like a neon galaxy. But in this photo, the entire city was dark, completely blacked out. No streetlights, no headlights, not even a single glow from any window. The streets? Empty. No movement, no life, just silence. And if you zoomed in close enough, you could just barely make out tiny dots. People, moving slowly, on foot, like swarms of silent ants crawling through the ruins of a giant, dead, steel forest. Damn, Xiao Jin finally said. That was it. Just, damn. Another friend didn't say anything at all. I could hear his mouse wheel spinning like crazy, and a sharp inhale like he'd just been punched in the gut. I stared at that photo. My mind went blank for a second. Then slowly, a feeling started creeping up from the bottom of my spine. Not fear, not exactly shock, but something else. A coldness, rising, slowly, from deep inside. Later that afternoon, the internet was even more flooded, but the theories, even wilder. Some people said it was an EMP weapon. Others guessed alien interference. A few were calling it mass hysteria, or even a collective hallucination. And then there were the conspiracy nuts, claiming Hesperia had been running some kind of purification experiment that went horribly wrong. But no matter what anyone said, no theory could explain the weirdest part. That entire country felt like it had been covered by an invisible dome. Nothing could get in, nothing could get out. Planes crashed right at the border, like a grim line in the sand. Warships sat dead in the water, engines offline, unable to move. Cars lined up along the frontier, engines still warm, smoke curling from their hoods, but not a single one would start. What the hell is going on? I whispered under my breath. My fingers moved absently over the mouse, scrolling, but I didn't even want to click on the next headline. I looked out the window. The summer sun was still shining bright, warm enough to make your skin tingle. But my back? It was getting cold. Again. Hesperia Nation, that faraway place I'd barely ever thought about, now felt like some kind of massive, silent question mark. Heavy. In all of our minds. Like something had already begun. And we might not even realize it yet.